Hey folks, Phil Beeman here. Think we've got a new idea to test out on cleaning queen excluders. So I've got here an old upright freezer, quite a large one, found it at the dump. And we took, and this is my hired man's idea, on our first test run, all the plastic on the inside melted. So we flipped the front door back to front, so it's metal face on the inside, reversed the weather stripping, and bungee cord to make a good seal on the door. And I have on the top one of my steam shower generators. I normally use this to pump steam into my extractor to keep everything flowing real nice. And I thought, well, the rest of the year it's not doing much. Maybe it can be the heating for my queen excluders. I've been thinking like using an oven and dry heating all the wax off. I don't want to create some sort of fire situation, so the steam seems to be a very safe way to heat these things up. So this thing has been running now for about an hour. And another thing, on our first go, we just stacked the queen excluders horizontally. The top few were quite clean. The rest kind of the crud kind of accumulated. So then this time we took out a shelf and we stacked them vertically. So let's open it up and see what we get. So I'll turn that steamer off. Maybe people who think about putting these in their extractor, it's a good time to, let's bring this in a little closer. You can see that it does. I mean, it's mostly steam, but there is some drips coming out. So when I install mine, just you can see above my extractor, I always have the loop coming up first and then down to the extractor, and that really reduces the amount of just straight up hot water you're adding to the extractor. It pretty much is pure steam. Okay, so let's turn this off. And I'm gonna let this cool. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, we're back, and these are cool enough to handle now. So let's have a look. Pretty respectable. The material that's left, that's not wax, that's propolis. There's no waxiness to it. Scan ahead a little bit, see whether on the outside edge this is good. Pretty decent. A little bit of accumulation. These were touching at the bottom, so there's a little bit more propolis gummed up there. I don't mind that. I think the bees will clean that right up when I put that back on. The temptation to want to take a wire brush and clean all that up, but I think they'll do that. This is the one right from the outside. I should probably show you. This is what these things look like before we put them in the steamer. So, and you know it's working because there's quite a bit of wax. I put this basin in the bottom here. It's not quite the perfect size to catch everything. This is going to get to be a real messy situation before long. But there is definitely wax in that. I can probably recover that. Definitely I can recover it, but I wouldn't need to empty it every time. So Recovery will be as simple as, letting it cool overnight, and the wax will harden and we'll just bounce it out of that flexible tote. Okay, so I think this is going to work. If I wanted to really push it to the next level, we get a drier element out of a dishwasher and add that to the heat to push the temperature from, the condensation point of the steam is probably, a little under 100 Celsius, and we could easily superheat it the way a dishwasher does. Get it good and hot in there. We'll try this first. I think I'm gonna do all my queen excluders this year this way, see if the bees do a good a job of cleaning it up as I think they will. And if they do, we're killing it. If they don't, well then we'll rethink it for next year. But for now, I'm calling this a win. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good day.